Then go again.
But boy, I like what you're saying. Yeah? But also, like, what about passing the cross? Because I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to break through the middle. But more pass a feet. If it's you allow them intercepted, you've done it a few times. It's like, yo, I see you wanna play through TD, I try it, but move your feet in one. So that play to his ability.
Yeah, I get that. I'll be in the first half, the first 10 minutes I would say, I was cold. I'll be honest.
No, sure.
I'll come out and say, as a man who I was making a lot of silly mistakes. Very focused on as well.
Yeah.
How about the good thing? I was seeing it making those get home, and I was failing. And I stopped doing it just to keep playing this other player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get hard.
No, for sure. Like, I like what you say. You know, enough for none. We came to the party too late.
The more thing, I feel like
too late. Because when we were playing, by the time there was not enough time.
I'll tell you what I was saying. Remember what I was saying?
In the second half, when you're going up front, they stopped me much.
I know.
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
That first 20 minutes, that first 15 minutes, they were men matching. They
I know.
were pretty so.
2v1.
So it was very more difficult for now, like, get them more, because that guy was saying like, and whoever they're not Satla.
Yeah.
But when you went forward, that was like, it's fine, they're forward.
Yeah.
Now,
for sure.
Get me more set.
Yeah.
And that's how the passes were coming through.
Yeah.
Go in the lane. That's when I just now, don't
Do
stand
the
there.
same thing.
Move. That's why I was moving around because men marking all about by 115 minutes. But the moment there's someone different, that
and aggression. You guys are not allowing these boys enough time. Don't take that foul if you must. You understand? You show that's comfortable too much, and that's why you guys were able to play. But my thing is, now that gassed me out because that's not where I play. Because if everybody had to do their thing, their position, then I wouldn't have to do that.
But you remember Steve had to break.
Sharp, go ahead.
Remember yesterday I told you, how do you want to take this game? Because this is a very hot game. Do you want us to be high tense or watch how they play so that we can release that flame within second?
Yeah. No, but
because that's another thing I think would have helped. You should have watched their tempo, how they approach this game.
Remember what I said when the game started?
That's great. He's right in terms of like him being deep. One, I agree. You see the way he's here because we were using our board. I turn this, so I'm shielding it. That's what he did. That's why he was able to win. They don't know what to do with it. And then with him, they keep fouling. Beat them, it's a foul. Every time they were fouling. And then that's when he realized like should have been. So I agree with everything that's been said.
To answer your question, hold on. When we fill that in, I said let's give them the ball. By center ball already told us that they're gonna sit there because they didn't attack us. We stepped into the half to go press. They already gave us the tempo of the game. How we decided to apply the game was just a matter of who's starting where. That's the only thing I had to decide on. And then I had everybody's consent to who's starting where, and then everyone was like, okay, well, I'll start here. The formation wise, it was just a matter of who's available, who's starting where. But in terms of how we play, shouldn't matter who's in that position. If you do that job, what's required of that position? We can never allow their playmaker time. Whatever, but give him fucking get there. So the whole game I've been saying the same thing. Feature, you guys giving them time. By the time by 10, Bashapali through pass. How many times? Banshai through pass the guy. It's a buyer. And he's outpacing that guy's running from the back. Osha through pass attack up.
That I was telling TJ.
So that's
the whole game. The whole game he was just there on that wing. He should have just kicked it.
I wasn't going to slow things down.
Mvana, you know what?
Did you see what
It made a difference. You're able to hold it for more people.
So obviously, but the way he's running is running in a way that's cool.
But I think I don't feel bad for this one as we did the other ones.
No, this one does feel bad. We tell you what, it does because Araita,
didn't do what we intended to do. Yeah.
Nah, I get it.
Yeah, I get you.
I get it. I get it.
Like we deviated
Also,
from
for
the
me-
plan completely.
For me, James, the one
Completely.
thing, the one thing I noticed, like, these guys can really play their 1-2s. So overly pressing them, if they are here and we're pressing them, it's not going to work in our favor. I would rather us press them like they want, like playing, like keeping them in their own half. Because
When you were shooting, they couldn't get past you.
exactly, and now
Understand what these people, man, we are the team to beat. Every time. On just imagine they are commenting, because these guys, we've been chowing them 2 seasons in a row. Everybody has played us now. All the people we've lost to, we've beat them before in the past. They now know how to play us. So us, we are the good when they do their homework, improve based on our level.
Yeah,
So now our level is staying the same, and then we're finding them on a different level. But we've beat them in the past twice before. So it's a matter of raising our game and sticking to the thing. Because our formation since Wise introduced it, it's been different to deal with from when these guys know us. So but we just need to raise our game.
Yeah.
That's it.
I can't lie, I saw but they did their research. They did their
But say about frustrated.
No, exactly. That first half, if you look at it, so many times of men and Dumi Utola Polo, but he can't find that pass
I can't
or
find
someone
him.
or move on. And that's the thing, because Badutile Naso, you had to call me in. We're gonna get to play in deeper.
Yeah.
Because next time
I couldn't find it today.
Exactly. So we needed someone and when you went up, Kidulam Rao this year, I was seeing the passes because there's more movement. I see okay, one mover and they have a mover, but everyone is facing the
Yes.
ball and they're not seeing the people behind them.
Yes.
So the moment someone makes that quick run fast, Yashaya space. Because Kwezi Uyense and now you are alone, chair suddenly. The low
Yeah.
ball. I waited. Kwezi Ayeta ran as fast and you are alone. Because why? By two kamo everyone who should be like Omo should be like Kwezi chieftain. The person that's looking at you, Satla who crazy. Because God fell about 10 years old.
Yeah,
They have to do like
I
that.
like that, what you're saying. Because their strategy was Relob Maga, Tidiso, and then they can't play. Okay? And it works for them.
Right.
Because when you are our connection in terms of drawing in your man, beating them and whatever. Yeah. What do we do then? What do we do?
So
because,
that adaptation.
because they've done their homework. How do you adapt to that?
Exactly.
Okay, well, Sia stepped up.
And we
I mean,
adapted
in
second
terms of
half late.
in terms of taking those dribbles in there, Fede, he did.
Yes,
I mean, it make a big difference. This ball also that what he done
Exactly.
there.
Passing and started dribbling in.
But now when we don't have the ball, then,
That's the issue. That's why
What
Steve
happens
was
then?
telling me to say that,
Because-
hey, get your ass back.
what was the score?
Five.
Ne? We should have defended better. It means we should have kept that game at a draw, or we should have defended better. Because the chance we could have scored others as well, but the Rekorile 5.
Also,
when
I
there's
feel
a
like
low block,
for me-
aggressive play, Guapele, and someone who's gonna make those passes and movement, Guapele.
What's up, Sia? What do you want to say?
For me, I feel like if we're trailing, because something I was seeing a lot at the time. Like I think after the third goal, I think we're just rushing it way too much. But again, I'm going back to the low block thing. Like we're bringing the game to them instead of bringing them to us.
Yeah, to us.
So now we're playing to their game.
We're rushing.
We're trailing. Instead of now we're making irrational decisions.
Yeah.
Which I do admit, I was making those silly passes. That's why I was also then I
No,
still
for
hold
sure.
you know
What-
what? If I'm getting the ball, and the first thing is for me is to play.
Yeah. What was the score at halftime?
We aren't controlling the game at all.
Marino.
For not.
Always bringing it forward. We're not controlling the game at all.
It was 4
So
not
it's
half
at the
time.
best if we keep on recycling the ball, make them move.
It was 9.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
No,
I hear
8-5.
you. And you are right. Yeah, when we were standing,
8-5.
letting them come.
We had a
You
lot
were
of
never,
opportunities
you were never
to
beaten
score.
once. The only time they were scoring was if they know, like after they told him 2 fouls, and he had to sort of like ask again another way because we're not Roman.
I even feel like for us, we're even more comfortable if we're more composed instead of like trying to.
Yeah,
always
let's
press
knock
the
it
ground.
around, and then when they
Because
come, we go.
now most of the goals we scored from crazy, like even
Yes.
like the rate.
Yeah.
most of the chances we had was from us playing it more relaxed. Like we're not rushing it every time. We're not rushing it. We're not trying to bring it off like all the
And then
times.
what?
So now we could doing that like.
You guys, how do you play football in the quiet?
Yeah, you
boys?
don't call it, boys. That's true.
I don't understand
one
that
thing.
thing.
Boys, the free kicks.
How do you dlala bjang ball on some?
Ke a bona ke re diamond o mike how ka ema mo o shapera idi worry about whether I shapa e ya kwa how ka yotla ilo ja
I was too far.
ilo ja stop worrying about palo apalo is really let and chica after but I'm telling you it's going to score.
Yeah.
Wait,
Shasho.
I'll try the free kick terms. You need to do research on how we take out. We need to convert those. Yo, we need to convert
Because
those.
I'll see
Take
15
boys.
So they were too far. People were too far on the layup because Mutu Emimo and then Omong Naki and then space is seated. Somebody to just come out. Just come lay off. Wow.
Lucky boy. Away.
Also watch. Imagine if both of us watched each other. They playing in their own half, we playing in our own half.
So that's why I'm saying, like, we were just easy to play against. Very. Yeah, it was too easy. It was too easy for them to get behind.
And never about that.
Yeah. Because bona play bona low block, rap low. Sure. Rabasa every count. Mara counter te kinto ele ribu na kwa meeting.
Yeah.
Sometimes who pressure, who sharp, but in this instance, after those first two goals, le repressor, baribule, said 2v1, bakor. Ah, okay. We do it the exact same thing again. Repressor, baribule, bakor.
Number one.
Angara se bako etse ja.
If you number one, if you never draw your own, yeah, if you never feel like draw,
yeah.
We're going for some win second half.
Gents.
That's about
Next week.
Yeah.
No, we will.
Because the team under 7 game now.
So go on.
Boys.
That is all I'm like. I don't know so much. News. Yeah,
Injured also on phone.
No, I'm good. Coming back.
At some point,
Look at that.
and I was like,
But I told him because he was tired. I'm like, this game calls for you inside because when and look at the runs that you keep making. We needed you, you know. But at the same time,
rolling those guys.
But
I was rolling.
But what I'm saying is, at the same time, you were still doing that only keeper. So we had an extra man, essentially. So it's a double-edged sword. Yeah.
When they see someone leaving, we are watching him. It's like we are spectators. I'm like when I was doing that, they are looking at me.
Yes!
Yes, it is.
Dog. That really frustrated me, dog. That really frustrated me. When he's busy doing his thing, we stop and watch.
You need,
like we literally stop and
shouting
watch.
at me to give it to you, boy.
Get inside. Because now,
right
the moment he beats the second, third man,
bring
becomes
it,
a problem.
and then I give you.
Back conversion, so
hey.
Go fair. That's when you get
That's
inside.
when you want it. I give you.
Because no hali jwalo. Ushaba first ways, hashaba kudim. Go fair limrawa batho. Everybody. Yeah, but you in the back, like, dude.
Just go, just go. Because when you are open, the thing is, when you are open, no.
And Hali he's not at the back. MSN. And now I'm thinking, now he has two people in front of him. Shoot, there's two people already attacking. There's only one and it makes it easier for that.
Well, sure, but it's okay.
So I was like, he's fine. I didn't show more. And
but then how many options?
Nothing, dog.
Saneki were off the ball movement. That's why I kept on emphasizing.
Yes.
Even because if Saleka Pelaka and the keeper, I'm more worried about passing him. Because Ketlom Feta,
I'm fit them for like we already 4 goals down.
People already.
Yeah, if we are like over 2 goals, cheers, right? If we're over 2 goals down, go for it. take that ball, do whatever the fuck you want.
That's the only thing. Just trust that you won't lose the ball.
Yeah.
And if we do, we just strike back. It's
And
fine.
it was slim, but that's why when I was here at 3 and they doubled and took the foul. I was like, these motherfuckers know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because he was through. He was scoring there.
He was through,
and
He was through, dog. He
and
beat
the
3.
ref
He was
already
through.
had
And then as
advantage
soon
for
as he
so
was about
long.
to,
Yeah.
they
From the
sang with
first
Timbali
foul.
too.
Yeah.
Foul.
From the first person,
About 2 or 3
ref
times.
national advantage.
Hey.
And I'm seeing the ref what we blow and
Hey.
and then at the end she thought she was not gonna
Yeah.
get the ball. That's when he called it.
Eish.
Oh, is it fine before they get the guy expire?
Hey, didn't have a fit. But you played well, boys. You played well. Eish. It's like discuss our